I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey guys, it is Hollywood Leon. Welcome to It's Bravo Bitch with me, Hollywood Leon. It's my show. It's my favorite day of the week. We're at home, we're quarantined, but I have my boo with me, Anthony Lario.
Hey, Leon, this is so exciting. I mean, I'm cozy. I'm with my Kim Zolciak cup. We're ready to go.
I'm excited. We have a big show for you guys today. I have my big cup as well. Brittany's in there. Brittany's in the air, you guys. We have a lot to talk about today. It's going to be a fabulous show. We have Bronwyn from Real Housewives of Orange County. We have Barbara from Real Housewives of New York City. We have some Housewives friends, some influencers, but me and Anthony are going to break it down for you guys today. Keep the show moving for you guys. We're talking about wives helping lives. It's going to be a fantastic charity episode. We're going to ask you to donate to Bronwyn.com because that's going to take you to the main website and everything. Since we're talking about Bronwyn, should we just get her in here, Anthony?
Oh, come on. Let's pull her up. Let's do it.
Let's get Bronwyn in here because she usually knows how to get the party started. She's from Miami.
She's from Miami. And speaking of Miami, hotspot for Corona, I'm going to be touching my face a lot during this interview. Just warning.
Oh my God. How are you staying safe, Anthony?
So I'm staying safe with my black box, with my ring light. And luckily, I'm in an Italian household where my mom is cooking up a storm. So we're fine. That's good. Here.
How's that toilet paper situation over there with you?
Well, I do have Crohn's disease, so, you know, it could be difficult. Right. I'm just kidding. Not kidding about the Crohn's, though.
What shows are you watching on Bravo right now?
So I've been in and out of Bravo, but really I've been into vintage Housewives. I know today they were airing Real Housewives of Orange County Season 1, which is unbelievable. It's
You're
crazy.
Supposed to be my friend!
My
Not
soulmate!
Season 1.
Helicopter patrol.
Speaking of, we have Bronwyn, but we can't hear you, babe. Connect to your audio while we get the room set up for you. We'll let you know when we can hear you. Anthony, do you like my pink background? Does it look like I'm floating?
Oh, I love the pink background. I mean, you know, we just found out that the Mamma Mia franchise was all green screened. What a shock. I mean, I can see how good the technology is now with you.
You mean they didn't go to Greece?
No. Neither Croatia, surprisingly.
Bronwyn, hi, babe. We still can't hear you. What's happening?
You just have to press the connect audio button.
Press the connect audio button at the bottom. You look beautiful. If there's a teenager there, have him help you.
I mean, what we could do for the time being is do a really bad lip dub.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Woo! Yay! There she is.
Hell yeah.
I can hear you, baby.
Hi, I just had to do it from my phone. I did try to set it up correctly, but my tech support failed me today.
Wow. Oh, there he is. Hi, Sean.
So, you know what, Liam? You can have him. I saw your video today. He's all yours.
I'm always posting something inappropriate when it comes to the housewives' husbands. I'm sorry.
He's yours. Take him.
Well, Bronwyn, I'm so excited to have you on. Welcome to It's Bravo, Bitch. We've been wanting to get you on for a while, so I'm glad that you're here.
Yay, me too. I love you.
I love you too. Tell me, like, what's going on with you over there? I know, like, we're all stuck at home. We all, like, don't have jobs right now. What's happening over there in the Wyndham Burke family?
Well, we currently have 8 children because we took in another one. So we have 8 kids and no housekeeper, and we're just sort of winging it every day. You know, we're getting through the days. We're trying to make things fun. We're trying just not to lose our minds, and I think we're doing okay.
Well, you look amazing. You look amazing. I think it's important to, like, get dressed every day.
Oh, I'm not getting dressed every day. I did this just for you.
I feel so special. Anthony, what about you? Are you showering every day or what?
Oh, my hygiene is top notch.
I like it. He smells good. Okay, I like that. Bronwyn, so we're doing this charity, right? It's called Wives Helping Lives. Tell us what inspired you to take this on.
It started with, I was online and I was seeing the Do Your Part challenge. And then I was nominated. And so I put it out there. And then when I went to check my emails, maybe 12 hours later, there was thousands of requests for help. And I was overwhelmed. I didn't realize how much of a need there was going to be so quickly. And Reality Guy was he gave me this idea, like, why don't you start something? Wives Helping Lives. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And at first I thought, what can I do? I'm one person. This is a huge problem. I can't help. But then I just kind of thought, wait, why not try? Why not try to do something? At least if I try and fail, at least I know I tried. So I reached out to, you guys, you and Anthony and Amani and people in the Bravo universe, but also people in my hometown. And a lot of people stepped up and said, yeah, I want to help out. And we all know our good friend Steven, who works in healthcare. And so we're like, this will be our first project, kind of, to help him out, because he is an oncology nurse. And it just went so well that it's kind of just rolled out from there. And we have local sponsors in Newport, and it's really great how quickly it's taken off because people want to help.
That's amazing. Yeah, I saw that you guys delivered masks to Faces by Bravo. If you know Steven, he has a fabulous Instagram account. He's a good friend of ours. And Bronwyn and was it Kim Marie? You guys sent some masks over there?
We did care packages. So Gold Sheep is a local clothing line in town. They do a lot with the Housewives. So Carrie's making all of the masks. She switched her production completely to mask. And so she's helping us out with that. And then the rest of it was care packages, foods and drink, positive beverage chipped in. And then we had the kids. Yeah.
So
and,
we can also go to the website, right? Bronwyn.com, and that'll give you all the information and the links to the resources.
Yes. So if you go to Bronwyn.com and you click on Wives Helping Lives, it'll take you to a way to donate through the Armstrong Foundation. So Jennifer Armstrong is a good friend and a physician, and she already had the foundation in place. And she's like, yes, let's do this. And she's one of those people that when she sees a need, she rises up and fills it. So it's been a really great opportunity for my friends in town, but then my friends, like Barbara's going to be on here soon, who are like, yeah, what can I do?
That's amazing. So were you guys in the middle of filming when they shut everything down and you guys had to go home? Is it like the regular world? Because we were in the middle of working and then they were like, this is your last day at work. So how is it over there in the Bravo world?
It was pretty much the same thing. We kind of knew, we heard that, we, like everyone, we knew this was happening out there, but then we didn't really think it was going to affect us until we got a phone call, which was, we're not filming anymore.
Wow.
We've gone dark. And at the same time, every show had gone dark. It wasn't just us, it was all of the shows. So some of my New Jersey friends were calling me, New Jersey Housewives. They're like, what's going on with you guys? I'm like, we're at home.
Yeah. You know what? Did you guys talk about this on the air? Like, are we going to be able to see like in real time what's happening? Like, this is something that this is going to be in history books. We're going through a pandemic. Like, did you guys talk about this for at least a brief second?
I think that especially Real Housewives of Orange County right now, we have a unique opportunity since we are mid-season to document all this. And we are doing our best to do it in a way that's obviously safe from our homes. But yeah, we're definitely documenting everything that's going on right now.
I love that you said that because I think it's so important right now. It's all, I feel like, not taken serious. Like, the safety component is really important. That's part of our message today, everyone. Like, we're going to have people coming in and out of this meeting, influencers, other Bravo people, because the message is safety. We want you guys to stay safe. Stay home. Drink a cocktail. Watch It's Bravo, bitch. Watch Bravo reruns.
That's for sure. Now, Bronwyn, you're really big on mental health, and I love the Positive Parenting series. Why do you find it such like an initiative to be able to have an open dialogue with your kids, especially during this time?
I obviously am very open about the fact that Rowan has some mental health issues. So does Jacob, with anxiety, depression. So I think a lot of times we forget that our kids need to talk about this. You know, how are you actually feeling? Not just how are you? Oh, I'm good. No, but how are you actually doing? I think it's easy to think that kids aren't affected by this or they're not scared, but they are. And so every morning and every night, the first thing I ask my kids is, how are you? And not in a flippant way, but in a, actually, how are you? And they'll say, today I'm not that great. And then we'll talk about why. This is hard on the older kids. The little kids don't understand it that much, but the older kids, they're losing a lot. You know, Rowan is a senior in high school, so she's missing all of these monumental moments.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
It does. And it, you know, obviously we know there's a bigger picture. People are dying. This is a big deal. But to take a moment and say, you're allowed to grieve the losses in your life right now. This is okay. And it's okay for you to be anxious. It's okay for you to be worried. You know, let's talk about that.
Absolutely. Bronwyn, what do you want to say to the people out there that are watching our show and, you know, they came on to have fun with us, but at the same time, they want to know some words of encouragement. What do you want to say to the people out there?
I think just one, we're all going to get through this together. You know, we are in this together. And I really do think when we come out the other side, we're all going to be better people and closer for it. I also want to remind people, because when this all started, my whole thing was, I'm one person, I can't make a difference. And I really want everyone out there to know, yes, you can. It doesn't matter if it's something small, even just calling someone or reaching out to friends you haven't. Everyone can do something positive every single day. And I would love to hear about them. So if you do something good for someone, hashtag Wives Helping Lives, because I love to hear all the good things that people are doing out there.
Awesome. Well, your friend Kim Marie that you did the hospital run with and the care packages with, she's going to be joining us in a couple minutes. Kim Marie, she's a travel writer and a good friend. She's going to be joining us. Bravo, bitch. Bronwyn, thank you so much for joining us today. You are fabulous and beautiful, and I love your family, and we'll hang out again.
Say bye, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bye.
Bye, baby. I'll see you tonight at the other apartment, Sean. Just keep the door unlocked.
Social distance, Leanne. No.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Anthony, that was so much fun.
So much fun. And what I really think is awesome about this Wives Help. Oh, we're back again with Dave.
Wait, how do I get rid of it? Okay.
She doesn't want to leave. It's fine.
She doesn't want to leave.
Crap, hang up on me. I don't know how.
You really don't know how.
We'll hang up on you eventually.
Yeah, we'll hang up on you. But what's really awesome about this campaign, I think, is, you know, the fact that if you don't have the finances to, you know, contribute financially to the FHG Armstrong Foundation, you can use this as a campaign. Hashtag Wives Helping Lives. Show us what things you're doing in your community to make a difference. Even if it's, you know, grilling hamburgers on the grill, delivering it to your neighbor down the street, like simple stuff.
I love that. You know, my friend's restaurant closed down and they were going to throw a lot of produce away. So she put it in a bunch of bags and left it at all their doorsteps of her neighbors in her apartment complex.
Oh, see, it's amazing. It's stuff like that that's usually simple that now means a lot, and it's important.
Absolutely. I think that's a fabulous, strong message. Do whatever you can. Share the hashtag Wives Helping Lives. Go to Bronwyn.com. It's going to lead you to the Jennifer Armstrong Foundation.
Yeah, Bronwyn.com/Wives Helping Lives.
Yes, and that's going to lead you to the Armstrong Foundation. That's fabulous. And let's get Kim Marie in here. There she is. Hi, Kim. Can you hear us? I feel like we're going to have this problem with everybody.
And that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
I feel like Kim can see us and hear us, and she looks amazing, so hopefully she can hear us soon.
She does. Look
Kim,
at those glasses.
Kim is a travel writer. She's a luxury travel writer. She followed me on Twitter this morning, so I got to stalk her a little bit.
It's the audio problem. Can you hear us? Raise your hand if you can hear us.
I don't hear you through my headphones.
All right, we hear you. We hear you.
Though.
We hear
Take
you.
them out.
You heard me?
I can hear you.
And I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly.
I did my hair for you.
You look fabulous. My name is Leanne. How are you? Welcome to the show.
So good. This is I've been listening to your podcast for a while. I love you. And I love that you're giving us a chance to talk about what we're doing, because it's everybody wants to help and it's hard to figure out how.
I'm excited. Well, take the floor, Kim. Let us know what inspired you to help out with the charity and how you know Bronwyn and how you're tied in. We'd love to hear about it.
Well, thank you. I am one of Bronwyn's best friends. We're actual real friends. We don't like talk about each other behind our back. We don't hurt each other. Never thrown anything at her. We're real friends.
The
And
shade.
I know, snaps for that. Absolutely no violence in our friendship yet. She would bury a body for me. I would bury a body for her. And we were talking about what can we do to help, because you do feel helpless. We're being told, sit on your couch. That's your job now. But we know that there are people risking their lives every day to keep us safe. And sitting on our couch, just that's not enough. And we love Stephen. By day, he's a pediatric oncology nurse. And then he has his, his Bravo fan Instagram account. And we said,
Yeah.
how can we support you? How can we lift your spirits? And we came up with the idea to put together these care packages, and a lot of people chipped in. I put my child in the garage doing unpaid child labor. We assembled like 100 of these. And we were really careful. We cleaned everything with Lysol wipes. We put them in plastic bins. When we drove to the hospital, Stephen came out with his staff, and there were tears.
Oh my God, this is so amazing.
We pulled up, we had like 3 SUVs rolling in LA on a Sunday night. We never do that. Let me tell you, we don't leave Orange County. Just that was exciting alone. And we had them in plastic bins so they
Welcome to my hood, baby.
I know. Maybe next Sunday night. You don't know. And it made a difference. I can't save a life. I'm not a trained nurse, but I do have a background in this. I work with an organization called Partners in Health. I've been to Haiti. I've done a lot of work in the public health sector. And never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I would be doing it in my own town. I'm going to start crying. It's really hard to see what our health professionals are up against and what can we do to support them. And
Absolutely.
so that's what Lives Helping Lives is about. And Jenny Armstrong is a good friend of ours and a neighbor, and she's a doctor. And I almost cut my finger off the other day, and I didn't want to go to the ER because I don't want to take up precious medical space. She sutured my finger, and she has a foundation, and we're going to take all of the donations that come into the foundation. 100% are going to go back out to make a difference.
That's amazing. I love that.
I mean, it's just, it's the 3 of us. It's me, Jenny, and Bronwyn. And we're going to do this because if not now, when? And if not us, who?
And so have you guys been hanging out on camera as well for the Bravo people that are watching the show? Are we going to maybe see you on the season next year, or what's going on?
I was there inspecting Kelly's chin when she was abused at the fashion show. And I will tell you, that crazy broad legit hit her in the face with a microphone.
That girl was crazy.
It was like we were being punked. Like she was like walking around, and then she's like, who's against anti-bullying? I'm like, girl, you got way too many double negatives going. And so
that was such a great episode. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening at a kid's fashion show.
And you know what? She might be that, but if she wants to join Wives Helping Lives, she's more than welcome.
Oh, you say that. You say that till she comes up and hits you, starts busting up for the double negatives on you. So she's saying this stuff, and we start laughing because it's ridiculous. And then she says, oh, are you all laughing about bullying?
Oh my God.
And then we're like kids, when you get busted in the classroom when you're like 4th grade, and your teacher's like, what do you think is funny? And then you're like, laughing so hard.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that episode, Kim, to just try to find you in there.
Yeah, with a new lens.
Ooh, yes.
Kim, thank you so much for joining us. I want you to tell us any words of encouragement. What do you want to say to the people out there that are, at home, and they're just like wondering what the hell they're going to do for the next 2 months? Give them some words of encouragement.
We are stronger than we think we are. We are moms. We brought life into this world. Our job, ladies, isn't to teach anybody fractions or French. Our job is to keep our families alive. That's it. We got one job and we can do this. We were born for this.
Oh yeah, I love that. Kim, you have fabulous arms. Give us a little preview right here. There we go. I love that. Fabulous thing. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining us.
Thank you for spreading the word about this. It means a lot, because the more people who know that even $5, anything, just sharing the hashtag, they can help.
Yep.
We all come together, we can help.
That's what we're here for. We're here to spread the word, spread love, spread some shade, you know.
All of it. Kim, where can we find you on Instagram?
Yes, please tell us.
Oddly, I am Luxury Travel Mom on Instagram, which is hysterical. Because I'm just posting videos of my farming efforts in my backyard. And I had a new follower say, I'm new to your feed. Tell me more about your farm. I'm like, oh,
you're like, what do you say? You have like a tagline already. You're like co-pilot or something, co-pilot here or something. What do you say?
Oh, it's Captain's Log. It's from Star Trek. It's like,
oh yeah, Captain's Log.
You know, 20 millionth day of our Vulcan exile. But right before we all went into our homes, I was like hanging in a private part of the Blue Lagoon where the next day Halsey was. And then we shot something with Bronwyn for Real Housewives. It was the last thing they shot, and we were all there, and it's awesome. You guys are really going to love it. And now I'm a farmer. So I'm a luxury travel farmer.
Luxury travel farmer. That's awesome.
Well, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for everything.
We'll talk soon, Kim. Let's get Jennifer Armstrong in here. She's the founder of the foundation, a real doctor, an MD. We're going to have her join the show in just a minute or two. Kim's going to hang out as long as she can. She wants to just show us her arms, but hopefully we'll get Kim in here, and she's going to give us a little rundown. A real doctor's perspective is what we need. So hopefully we'll get Kim in here as soon as possible. Kim Marie Edmonds. Anthony, how was that? I thought Kim Marie was fabulous.
Kim is so awesome, and I'm so excited that there's such enthusiastic people doing this, which is really, really cool.
Absolutely, and she gave us a little Bravo tea, which we always love. Oh, there is Jennifer.
Hi,
from the office.
Oh, perfect, and we can hear you and see you perfectly. We don't even have to deal with anything.
How are you? Thanks so much for having me today.
Absolutely, we're glad to have you. Jennifer, tell us a little bit about who you are and your foundation, the Armstrong Foundation. We're so excited to hear about it.
Oh, sure. So I'm an aesthetic physician in Newport Beach. I have multiple offices, one in Fullerton and one in Newport Beach, California. We've been actually open during this pandemic, not for emergency Botox, but for for other things, trying to help just alleviate burdens from the ER, doing lacerations, following up with people having melanomas and things that, you know, they don't need to go to the emergency room for. So we've been busy. We're still seeing patients. And I actually started this foundation about 13 years ago. I don't mean to be a downer, but it was the last thing my father and I did together before he was hit by a drunk driver. So it was it was the last thing we did together before he died. Is we started this foundation together to help school education, big in education, hospitals, the medical field, and churches. So for the last 13 years, I've been picking different programs to donate to and using personal funds and having other people donate as well. So it's been really exciting.
I saw your Instagram and I saw that you were saying, like, I am happy to be out there. I'm risking my life and I'm putting my family on hold. And that just really moved me, because there's people out there all over the country that are doing this, and you represent that. So give us a little insight on that, and how that's making you feel. And as an American, you know, we're going through this all together.
Absolutely.
You're on the front lines, though. You're seeing
front lines. Absolutely. So it's actually, it's kind of it's a yin and a yang. So on the one sense, I'm honored. It's like why you go into medicine, to be able to help during a time like this, right? This is what it all builds up to do. You can help your fellow Americans. You can help people literally in life and death situations. And I love that. I'm honored I was chosen to do that. And we have been seeing people. But on the other hand, there's a personal side to it where it is scary, it is frightening. You know, I have a 6-year-old who's immunocompromised, and he started to cough the other day, and it causes conflict. You hear it from my husband's like, how could you do this? How could you bring this home? And then,
oh my
but
God.
at the same time, you're like, but I want to help people and I want to see people. So, I mean, thank God he tested negative. We all tested negative, but, you know, it's just like a little bit of, it's a pull there, like that you want to help people but you also don't want to risk your own family. So we're just taking every precaution we possibly can. And, I'm going to keep going. So we've all tested negative. All my patients have been negative. We have literally put in the autoclave, which is how we sterilize surgical instruments, everything in the office.
So
like
I think some people are kind of confused with the whole testing aspect. I know Kathy Griffin was at Cedars and she said she couldn't get a test. Can you give us, as a doctor, any clarity on like testing?
Sure. Yeah. So the thing is it's changing every single day, right? So what I tell you today could be different tomorrow. But as of right now, we were using something called a PCR test, which is you can test it tests the DNA of whatever you're testing, right? So right now we're testing for the DNA of COVID virus. But the problem is that the country only has so many of those tests. So they're holding them for people who are truly symptomatic.
Got it.
And see, like, should we be isolating, putting them in the hospital? What should we be? That's the reason why testing is so strict right now, because it's limited. They don't have that many. Now people who are like, I was tested because I'm in front of a lot of people every single day, and I don't want to be obviously carrying that and spreading it. So thank God I was negative. But most people, they'll wait until you have symptoms. Now, but they're coming out with a rapid 48-hour test where they can do this in mass quantities. And I've actually had some of my colleagues have been using that. So you test, you drive up, they swab your nose, and you get a result back in 48 hours. So.
I've seen that. It's kind of like a drive-through thing.
Yeah.
Anthony, do you have anything to add to Jennifer before we get Barb on here as well?
Yeah, so if you guys don't follow Jen on Instagram, you need to follow her. It's at Jennifer Armstrong MD, because I'm following along, and it's just every day you're seeing Jennifer on the front line, literally taking people who should normally be going to the emergency room for stuff like Kim's finger laceration, into her office. And I just wanted to add, Jennifer, what can people do to protect their immune systems while they're at home? You know, we're quarantined. I know that you put up swipe links to like Metagenics and stuff. So like, what's the most important vitamin that I need right now?
Well,
yes, great.
Yeah, that's a great question. So the things that are really working and protocols that we use in the hospital, the vitamin C. So the vitamin C, they're actually using and it's showing to decrease viral loads. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So vitamin C and then zinc. So as we talked about earlier on my Instagram, that they're using this azithromycin, this antibiotic, which the antibiotic is not going to help you with a virus. So just to be clear, why they're using that is the zinc component of it. So zinc and vitamin C are very important. There's other little things too, but like elderberry is controversial at this point. So because elderberry is going to help produce more cytokines, and what actually hurts you with COVID is the cytokine storm. So you want to avoid elderberry right now. I'm actually going to do a post later on because I have a degree in alternative medicine as well as my MD degree. So we're going to go through some of the vitamins and what to take, what not to take. And, but they're expensive too. It's like, what's going to actually work for me here? So we'll go through all that.
Well, hopefully we'll all get through it together. Yeah, thank you so much. We're going to follow you on Instagram and get all the latest. I mean, this is someone that we could really learn from, you guys, especially here in California. She's right here in Orange County. Jennifer, thank you so much for coming on. Any last words for the public?
Oh my gosh. Well, stay safe.
Are we going to see you on Bravo next year?
I hope so.
Did you do some filming?
I did I was with Kim Marie and Bronwyn at the last filming. So that was exciting. And we're, they're doing a great thing, raising money. I'm happy to help with the foundation, and we're just going to keep going. Let's just go on together.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. We really appreciate it. We're going to talk soon, definitely.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Mwah.
Of course. Anthony, that was so great. I love that we have like all sorts of people. We have a travel writer. We have a real doctor. We have Real Housewives. We have influencers coming up. If
I
you're
know this
sticking
is
with
like the
us,
hodgepodge of the century. It's like the Brady Bunch straight out of Twin Peaks. I mean, what's going on here?
oh my God, it's so good. If you're just joining us, we're doing like a mixture episode today. We're talking about Bravo. We're talking about the COVID-19 pandemic that we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
We have the housewives chiming in and out to give us some tea. We have the influencers on here. Let's get Barbara from Real Houses of New York City on, because she is fabulous. And I have a lot of things to ask Miss Barbara. There she is. Hi, Barb.
It's Barb and her son.
Oh, there we go. How are you guys? So we can't hear you, but we could see you.
Oh, have her. Oh, no, I could just hear her.
Oh, I heard something.
Did you hear me curse?
No, we didn't. But it's fine. You can curse.
I can't hear a fucking thing. That's my son. Yeah, that's my son, Zach. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi, Zach.
Don't
You're
be
gonna be
shy.
famous now. You're gonna have to. Your Instagram's gonna blow up now.
Yeah, Zach. Don't you want your Instagram to blow up?
Barb, thank you so much for joining us.
Barb, do you have headphones by any chance?
I have a what do you call it in?
AirPods.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fancy.
I only have one in. Should I put two in?
Let's try.
No,
I've put two in before for fun.
Okay, I got two.
Woo!
Okay, Barb.
You like my sparkly pillow?
Sparkly pillow for a sparkly episode.
First of all, I want to know, do you have spray tanner on right now?
I don't, but I do have Laura Mercier, what do they call that? Photo enhance, like your face kind of thing.
Oh, good.
So I have that on.
I'm excited to have you on just because.
Moisturizer.
Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Well, we all have that on. I have that on my butt right now. So the reason I've been wanting to talk to you is because I feel like you did not get a fair shot. I mean, Ramona treated you like crap. The whole season, you were just kind of like played. And I feel like you were so authentic and you really held your own.
She did.
And I'm mad that you're not coming back.
You know, don't be mad because it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be that I was in and out. You know, I mean, it was a place for me to kind of a pit stop to say what I had to say and do what I had to do. But I'm on to bigger things, babe.
You have this fine right now?
She is on to bigger things. And I'm telling you right now, I think it's actually good for you that you got off the show because so often on especially, you know, a show as comedic as Real Housewives of New York, we're often laughing at you and not with you. And I was laughing with you during your scenes. And so I think that now, you know, you have this platform. I just saw you with the demolition of Harvey Weinstein's apartment. I mean, that is wild.
No, that was his office.
Oh, his office. Even better.
Yeah. His New York offices.
Yeah, that was his office. So imagine what went on in his office on the casting couches. What kind of shit was on those walls? Can you imagine?
And you broke it down.
Oh, honey, I went in with a mask before Corona was even like a thing. You know, I mean, it was like you didn't want to be near, like, God knows what was like, you know, spewing around there.
Well, I hope you saved your mask because right now we need them, girl.
Well, I have my purple sparkly mask.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. How are you staying safe during all of this, Barb?
Well, I'm actually being really, really cautious because I have asthma. So I am making sure I wash my hands about 50 times a day. We've been on construction sites up until today, actually. We had to close everything down. But I have been wearing a mask, taking a lot of vitamin C, taking zinc, just, you know, keeping busy, like really trying to write. I'm writing a sequel to my book, Heels of Steel. I don't know if you guys, I got to send you this book, Heels of Steel. If anybody wants a good read right now about resilience and about really coming from the ashes, Heels of Steel would be the right book to read right now. It's all about, you know, coming back from the brink of disaster.
There we go.
And that's where we are.
Are you in New York City right now?
I'm in the Hamptons. I'm in my house in the Hamptons.
Oh,
Do
sorry,
you want a
darling.
tour?
In the I
I
would
can give you
love
a
one.
tour. Oh,
Give
really?
us a tour. I want to know what's happening over there in your quarantine and chill vibe right now. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right. Well, this is the living room,
Oh, it's gorgeous.
and it's a
Have the ladies
fireplace.
been over to your Hamptons house?
Oh yeah. You didn't see Lobster Gate?
Okay,
You did
that's what I
not.
thought.
Oh,
That's
I
what I
forgot.
thought.
When those bitches stole my lobsters. Oh yeah.
Ramona?
Ramona and Tinsley and well, Dorinda wasn't invited. So who? Oh, Sonia. She was the other one. And here's my little Moroccan area.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love
While
that.
you're giving us a tour, I know you and I have talked, and you're an entrepreneur by nature. That is your core. And for you, being a part of an entrepreneur is really helping other people. So, like, what do you have to say about the influence that this is having on entrepreneurs and small businesses right now?
It's devastating. It really is. I'm a small business, even though, we do multi-millions of dollars a year. We are considered a small business.
Yeah.
And I think that right now, this is hurting small businesses. It's hurting just everyone. But the good news is that there are a lot of grants, the federal government, and we were actually online today doing a webinar, learning about all the grants that the government is giving small businesses. And it's really important. They actually just issued all the applications today. So all small businesses should go online. Today they gave a $10,000 stipend to get within 3 days if you're a small business. So I really encourage, all small businesses to go online. And then they're doing a payroll. I think it's a PPE, not to be confused with personal protection. No, that's PPE, personal protective equipment. Forget that. It's something else. It's payroll protection.
Not
Yeah, it's payroll. It's protecting payroll. So it's PP something. And that also gives you money. If you keep your employees in place for 8 weeks, you'll be able to get a loan from the government. And that loan will be you won't have to pay the loan back. As long as you can prove.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, I want to do anything I can to help, small businesses. I actually also just recently Do Your Part challenge on Instagram. So I offered free home improvement services to anybody that was in need that couldn't get tradesmen or servicemen to their house if they had no heat. So I offered to send my crew there. And
That's
also
amazing, Barb.
Yeah, I'm trying to do whatever I can. And also, I just gave to 6 people from London, California, Florida. I gave out $100 Amazon and Walmart cards so people could get gas and food and that.
Oh, that's awesome. We need your own series, Barb the Builder. We need that. And
absolutely. Oh my God.
Back.
Well, I think that's going to be happening sooner than later. I can't announce it, but what I can tell you is I did sign a production deal with Dorsey Pictures out in Denver, Colorado.
Ooh.
And we are currently talking to Bravo, HGTV, Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, Lifetime, and HGTV. So I'm hoping, and we have 3 really strong TV concepts. So I'm hoping that one of them is going to be a new home for me.
Barb the Builder is coming to a home near you. I'm excited. Barb, one last thing before we get the real moms of Bravo and mixing with Monty on here. I want to know what inspired you to help everybody out during this time and who you missed the most from Real Houses of New York City. And are you excited to see the new season? So it's kind of like 3 questions real quickly.
Oh my God. I'm relatively excited. I'm interested to see what the new housewife is going to bring. Who do I miss the most? I guess I miss Bethany the most. She was kind of, fun, and it was always like you were always on edge with her. And the first question you asked me, what was that? Oh my God.
What inspired you to help everybody out during this time? Because this is why we're all here. We're coming together to help everybody out and to do our own part. So what inspired you to help out?
I mean, every day I'm inspired. I'm just naturally a person that wants to help the underdog because I was always the underdog and I always wish somebody would help me. So I think that when you have an entrepreneurial gene inside of you and something that is able to just rise from the ashes, it's naturally in me to want to help people. Like I would take a homeless person in and feed them and bring them back to where they can work again. Like I'm always thinking of ways to help people. If I had the ability to sew, I would be sewing my own masks right now and donating them. You know,
I want to learn how to sew so bad. I want to make my own mask. I would be making all sorts of patterns and everything.
My son told me
sparkly one.
My son told me to stay in my lane. I said, I want to learn to sew and make. He's like, stay in your lane, Mom. You know how to do home improvement. So actually what I'm going to do next week is do a little series on how to build and how to fix things in your home. So for people that don't want to go out and are afraid to bring people in, I'm going to show them easy ways.
On Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram. I'm going to also show little things that you can do with your family, how to build a birdhouse, how to make a little garden, how to put up a tree swing. So I'm going to start to do things to keep myself busy and to help everybody else.
Barb, one of the fans in the live chat, they want to know if you still talk to Luann.
No, I don't. We're not friends at all anymore. And that's really sad because we had a 14-year friendship.
That's crazy.
I was her power of attorney when she was in rehab. And I was the one that literally saved her financial life. And the way she treated me on Housewives was just, it was not right. And I just think we'll never be friends again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, Barb, you are fabulous. I can't wait to see what you're up to on Instagram. And hopefully we're going to get Barb the Builder at a TV near you. So thank you so much for joining us.
And I hope you guys stay safe, be careful, wear your mask, wear your gloves. And I hope that we can catch up real soon. And I'll be well.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to talk soon, definitely.
Definitely. Bye, you guys.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Bye.
Oh my God, I feel
Literally
like it's been
I love
such a well-rounded show.
I love her.
So many fabulous perspectives. Like she just warmed my heart. She's freaking great.
I think that she is so awesome, and it's really a shame that she wasn't given a fair shot. But at the same time, I'm glad she doesn't have to deal with any of that anymore because that was not up her alley.
I mean, if Ramona came to my house, stole my lobster, Luann treated me like shit, I would not be as nice as she is. I would have been going off about them. I would have been like, they are horrible, disgusting people.
It's so unbelievable too. So often I look at her and I feel like for a quick second I'm like, is that J-Lo and Melissa Gorga, or is that like, who is that? Like,
well, speaking of J-Lo and Melissa Gorga, let's get Abby in here. Let's get Manny in here from the Real Mom. Yeah, let's get them in here. Hey, there we go.
Hi.
Okay, so wait, who else are we? We're waiting for a couple more people, right?
Yes, this is Vanessa from Real Moms of Bravo. So I'm so excited to join you guys.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi. It's like the highlight of my day right now.
Well, first of all, I have to say, love your account. Fabulous, great content. And I love it's from like the Real Mom's perspective. It's just genius.
Yeah. No, Abby just joined. So we're
Hi. My kids are chasing me. So I'm running away from them.
Run away from them. Go to the bathroom.
I know. Quarantine life, right? What do we do?
Leon, I've watched these two on Instagram grow from literally 100 followers like this time last year to almost 30,000 followers right now. It's crazy.
That's incredible. There's Manny.
Manny. Hi.
I think she's connecting to us. She'll be with us in a second. We'll hear her eventually. That's incredible, Anthony. I love to hear stuff like that just because I always root for the underdog. I'm the underdog myself, so I always root for that. I love your guys' accounts, all of you guys. Manny,
thank you.
Real Moms of Bravo. Manny, can you hear us?
Take a picture.
Yes, I'm finally
Manny.
Yay! Hi! Oh my God! So this is like the closing party right here, guys. We have to give them a little dance party.
This is in Boston, what we would call the nightcap.
What did you guys think about the show? Do you think it was informative and good and Bravo tea?
I loved it. I thought it was really great. I love that Barb started giving a tour of her house. I thought that was hilarious. I loved all the information that you got from Jennifer about what vitamins to take, Bronwyn's take on mental health. I just thought everyone was great. Kim Marie's positive energy and positivity of like us moms that we got this. I thought it was all really good.
What has inspired you guys to join in?
Yeah, and we love everything that this is all about. Wives helping lives. I think it's such a great thing. We love Steven from Faces by Bravo, so everything about that is on par. Abby has her
mom life. Here we are.
Oh, how cute is that little nugget?
This is so cute.
Oh, don't mess too much with my headphone. Yes. No, I mean, I think all of us are challenged right now. I mean, we've got kids at home, we're trying to work, but I think a look at what I'm going through, I'm blessed. I have a home to be in. Not everyone has that. So I love that we're trying to help people out there in any way we can.
He's like, pay attention to me. I don't care about
Hello.
the live stream. Manny, how are you staying safe? And I love your Instagram account, by the way.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I am staying sane. Well, I have it right in front of me. It is my COVID fighter. I am basically just finding a different time each day where it's more and more acceptable to drink wine. So doing that.
Earlier and earlier every day.
Exactly. Every day I'm waking up at like 10 o'clock, like, is it a good time yet? But no, I'm getting a lot of fun out of sending out lesson plans to different parents, and even I've gotten a lot of teachers involved who also want to share lesson plans, and they'll send them to me, and I, from all different age groups, so that, especially the moms right now that are dealing with so many different kids that usually aren't home during this so many days in a row, they can have like hopefully a little bit of relief, and also still just keeping, as long as we all stick together and like we all keep each other sane and talk about Bravo, talk about whatever is like getting us through, making memes, whatever is getting you through, as long as we all do it together, we will be able to somehow survive this.
Speaking of, I want everyone to give us their favorite Bravo show, favorite Bravo moment at the moment, and then whatever you want, say something bitchy about someone. I'll start. So my favorite Housewives moment of all time is Real Housewives of Atlanta, the party planner. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me?
What a good time.
Eat me, darling. Eat me, darling. And then my favorite moment right now is just the comeback of Nene. When she's good, and she went through a rough time, and she's funny again. She's making me laugh again. She's coming after Ken. I'm reading you, Ken. So that's my favorite right now. And yeah, I forgot what the other thing was.
Something bitchy.
Something bitchy.
Something bitchy.
Go ahead.
I don't like Katie Maloney.
Oh, I don't know if that's bitchy more than true.
Yeah, so you're in good company.
I think my favorite moment of all time is a classic. I love the evil eye from Real Housewives of Orange County. With the hat in the I forget like where they were, but she was like, oh look, yeah, Gretchen said, I know you love the evil eye. I love that. And then I love the juxtaposition to Brooks being like, she gave me the evil eye. And my favorite way back. And my favorite moment right now has to be it just passed, but the Real Housewives of New Jersey finale where they broke the fourth wall. I loved. And
so good.
Something shady and something bitchy. I think Lisa Rinna is as bad of an actress on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as she is in real life.
Ooh. My jaw's dropping right now.
Go ahead, Destiny.
I guess I'll go next. So my favorite Housewives moment is Luann in the bushes with New York coming back tomorrow. Let's talk about Luann in the bushes. We're probably going to get a drunk Luann this season. Yeah, we are. So that's probably one of my favorite moments. My favorite current moment is Atlanta. Atlanta right now is giving it to me. Leanne, I agree with everything you're saying. Nene is making us laugh again, which is so great. But I loved their challenges that they did on their recent vacation. It was just fun to laugh and seeing them have a good time. And something shady, I think Vanderpump Rules is done. I mean, I don't know if that's shady, but I just think it's done. It's over.
I'm getting married.
Yeah, I'm fucking over it.
Go ahead, babe. Abby.
All right. Oh, this is so hard. But my favorite housewife moment, I loved just the drama of the first season of Beverly Hills. You stole my goddamn house. Like you can't make that up. It was so good, unscripted. Unlike now where we have so many so many things are scripted. My bitchy comment is going to be, I think Melissa Gorga needs to be demoted on Real Housewives of Jersey.
I agree.
Boring, fake storylines. You don't want another kid. You don't have a sister out there. We're over it. We see through it. So those are my two things. I think I forgot something. What was my other one supposed to be? Current moment. Oh God. I did love in Shaw's the fact that they just take costumes to the next level. The men had wrinkles on their faces for Vita. I mean, right now
they love dressing up.
They do. And they're like, oh, you know what? Are we going to have a fight? We better dress up for it. So I love that. That's my favorite moment right now.
Manny.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So my favorite of all time, I know this is a really hard one, but my favorite of all time is when on Potomac, Karen Huger held a press conference for her tax and debt problems. That's where we get the famous line, you have to make millions to owe millions. And Giselle and Robin printed out papers of different sayings like, where is your money? Why did you move? And I just thought, under a nice blazer, expensive blazer. So I just thought that was fantastic to have a press conference to explain why you owe the government millions of dollars is just something we would never even get on something like Beverly Hills, in their scripted days. So that is my favorite moment of all time. Currently, I'm loving everything Portia on Atlanta. Everything that she says, everything she does, I'm all in. And it's really hard to follow those bitchy moments. So I'm going to swap it out with something happy where Eric J. Mack from the Bravo's Daily Dish podcast, he shared that his friend Robin is doing this really cool thing where she's connecting local businesses with ER workers. And if you want to help, the Instagram page is COVID ER supporters, no spaces, no lines. And you can Venmo, you can help out. And they've already raised like $8,000 and they're literally just delivering meals to the people that are working in the ERs in Atlanta, Miami, and New York. And
that's amazing. I love Eric from Daily Dish. That's my boo. He is my DMs. We're always peeking. We're going to get him on the show eventually. Guys and gals, I love you guys so much. You guys are all fabulous podcasters, influencers. You're doing your part. You're spreading your art. I think that you guys are all artists in your own way. Any last touches that we want to just say for the people out there? If you want to say your handle, you can, even though most of everyone knows who you are. Y'all are more famous than me. Let's just give one last closing statement before we wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for joining us in the live chat. Make sure to subscribe to 2 or more of our channels. I will shout you out on the show. Give me 5 stars on Apple, and I will shout you out as well. Follow on IG. It's my favorite day of the week. Guys, where can we find you? And one last thing you want to say to everybody. Anthony?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Anthony Lario, ANTHONYLARIO. And also, guys, just make sure to go on Bronwyn.com/Wives Helping Lives. Earlier we had Kim Marie, Dr. Jennifer Armstrong, and Bronwyn all talking about this amazing campaign, which has a monetary component, but also a communal hashtag component as well. So check that out and, support your local businesses and local influencers.
Real Moms?
You can find us on Instagram at Real Moms Bravo. My quick plug, if you're not following Masks for Heroes, another great page that's helping healthcare workers get masks. We are friends with that community, the mom community there. So please give them a follow. And then Abby, I'll let you plug our podcast.
Yes, we're the Real Moms of Bravo. We break down all your Bravo drama for you every week. But the one thing I just want to say to everyone is, just remember to be patient and be kind. Everyone is experiencing this in different ways. I saw something out there that said, for some people, this is a sprinkle. For some, this is a storm. For some, this is a hurricane. And don't judge anyone for being in different places with that. And just be kind to everyone is what I would like to put out there.
Amen. So eloquent. I love it.
Yes, and you can
it's a different perspective because we're so bitchy around here.
I'm like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna spill the tea too much. I'll try to keep it kind, but I have a bitchy side.
We're gonna have to get you on next time, and then you're gonna spill the tea. Manny?
Yes, you can find me anywhere on Twitter and Instagram, also on any podcast platform at Mixing with Mani, MixingWithMani. And I would like to plug that, yeah, just do whatever you can to help out. If you go to, again, the COVID ER supporters Instagram, you can pretty much donate whatever you can. And the food is just going to people who are working around the clock to make sure we all are safe and healthy. And Bravo Plus, watch Potomac because it's coming back and it's coming for you. So that's all.
Don't sleep on Potomac. Don't sleep on Potomac. Wash your wigs. Wash your hands. Go to sleep, wig. I'm Hollywood Leah, and it's my favorite day of the week. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye, AfterBuzzers.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.